I was just going to ask, just to kind of put everything in this beautifully wrapped present to give to those who are listening, that maybe a perfect recipe, like bringing together everything that we talked about. You need, start tonight with this, 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 and this.
Okay.
What would you say?
I think what I'm looking at right now is sleep is a family issue.
Mm.
Um, and we're looking at parents that are exhausted and not getting healthy sleep. That in turn has an effect on their children.
Mhm.
And there's so much about that. And I do have a book about that, Healthy Sleep for Families. Because if we're not sleeping well, we're not going to establish great patterns for our children. They watch what we do. So I would say start in the morning, and we're practicing this too. Start in the morning, get up in the morning, get your kids outside if you can. If you live somewhere where you can get outside, wrapped in a blanket if it's chilly, outside, have a glass of lukewarm water, just room temperature water, have your cup of tea or coffee or whatever, but have it outside with your kids for a few minutes to get morning sun. Then get ready for the day. So that will start setting your circadian rhythm. Make it a plan that when you come home, you have dinner together as a family, talk about issues that came up, learn to communicate and let your children vent in a healthy way. Then everything down after dinner, calm activities. Try to resist the urge that everybody retreats to their own device. Try to get a board game, cards. Get back to doing things that are not screen related. And what you'll find is your relationship will change with your kids, with your family. You'll go to bed feeling a lot more loved, safe, and healthy. And that actually contributes a lot to being able to have a good sleep. Go in, say goodnight to your kids, even the teenagers, even the grumpy ones are like, Mom, get out, leave me alone. It's okay. You still go and tell them good night. I hope you have a fantastic sleep. I love you. I'll see you in the morning. And those things that I think in our lifestyle, in our busy lifestyle, our screen addicted lifestyle, Netflix binging, all of those things that we've gotten into, we're all guilty of on some level. If we could get back to some of the basics of providing safety emotionally, physically, so that our body feels safe enough to let go and have a good sleep. So I think that's what I would start with. And our bedtimes need to be earlier. We need to be getting our kids to bed earlier. We need to get to bed earlier. And I'm going to tell you, if you're used to scrolling on your phone before you go to sleep at night, it's incredibly painful to not do it. Your brain is going to be screaming for it because you're dopamine addicted to it. And so it is like working through an addiction. And we have retreats here for resetting sleep for the whole family. We do that. We hold them in Puerto Vallarta. We will do a bonfire, sit around the fire. We will do the cards or a puzzle. We help you to be under the stars and to remember what it was like before we had these devices in our hand, and help the whole family to reconnect and sleep and go home with a new pattern. So that's one of my favorite things that we do down here, because the impact of that is so huge for the whole family.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, please tell us where they can go to check that out, because I want to promote that for sure. That is so important that families can do this and kind of reboot their life, so to speak, without so many devices.
Yeah, it's a challenge today.
Yeah. So where can they find you and find out about those retreats, and then also if they want to work with you?
Yeah, so VallartaVitality.com. Vallarta Vitality, and for people, people will say it Vallarta, Vallarta Vitality, but it's VallartaVitality.com. And in there, you'll see our clinic, what we do at our clinic, what we do on our retreats. And if you want to work one-on-one, we do have memberships available for that. But sleep, I'm grateful that people are paying attention to it now. It's a superpower. You can learn to sleep well and wake up refreshed.